I have some pictures. You also?
Yeah. So maybe let's start with you.
Okay. We'll try to share the screen because never did it. So as I told you, I'm also I have two cats. So this is so I took them also like when I saw them in my studio or somewhere, and that it was a little bit funny, as if they were also taking the place, the space of humans. So I just go through the images of my animals that become humans, and humans disappear a little bit. It's my cat on Sunday. This is also next to my studio, actually. So I imagined them. Do you see them at the
Yeah.
sea? As a new, a restaurant or something, like where you can go to eat. This is also something quite new that you see them on the beach in Ostend.
Mm-hmm.
Normally they don't come to the beach, so now they come more and more, which is quite strange. This is in a cafe in Brussels. This is in Brazil, where me and another artist, we made the lion for the park, but this is not a real animal. But so we also were thinking about an animal coming among to live with us, actually. This is what I was talking about, the plants on the beach that were not there before. This is a dog in a shop in Brussels. I was just passing by and it looked very strange as a dog owning the shop. And this is also not my picture, but this is also like strange. It was a fox taking the metro in Brussels. And this is also a picture that I think came from the lockdown or that I found somewhere. I think it's my last picture, so maybe it's a good link to go to your pictures.
Sure. Okay. So this is in Poland, actually, in Zakopane. This is a very busy city in because it's in the mountains usually, but it's spring. I think it was March or April, and it's doesn't look like it, but it's the main street of Zakopane. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
small mountain city. Yeah, and this is actually, I don't have them in a particular order. This is actually the not that great effect on the planet, because it was also noticed that during the lockdown there was more illegal mining. I mean, you know, just like do it yourself mining. I mean, in the forest. This is some funny meme also with the fake news. Monkeys. I have open page with the video of the monkeys, and it's really funny. I mean, oh, this is just these are collages. This is art of I would have to check his name, not to quote him without a name. He's called Vadim Solovyov, and I just saw it looking for animals versus pandemic, because it's his art project about the animals and the pandemic, and this whole topic that we are talking about right now. Because so this is his idea.
Yeah.
And that's it with the images. I have also some open videos. Oh, yeah, not this one. Fishes, but that's we've seen it already. And the monkeys.
Yes, but they came also because there was to have food, no?
Yeah, that's true. So they were fighting over food, I guess,
Yeah.
because they were fed by people before, right? And there was no people, so there was no food for them. Uh, and wild goats.
Yeah, I think I also
You've
saw it.
seen it?
Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
So that's it.
I had actually this idea like in the beginning when I was thinking about this project, because I had once the idea for, it was for a festival in Brussels, to have, like you know, like in Islam, you have this 5 times a day that you have to pray. And so in Muslim countries, you also hear it, of course, the time that you need to pray, they call you with a prayer. And actually, I wanted to do this once in Brussels, like for 2 reasons. One, to show that migrants or people with other religions are welcome in Belgium, but also like to give back some spirituality to the city, because this is normally like in Islam, you pray 5 times a day because you give some attention to yourself, to your body. You give yourself some silence, actually, also to stand still just for a couple of minutes, and then you go on again. And this is actually more than people think, that it's a little bit because of God and so on, but it's also like as a healthy thing for your body, for your mind, to have this moment, you and yourself, to pray, and also to go, like it's healthy for your body because you move your body. It's a little bit like an exercise also.
Actually, we have, I was thinking about what the holiday that we had in Warsaw, in Poland, but in Warsaw especially, of the Warsaw Uprising. And during that, we have like a minute of when the sirens go off, and in the city, in the whole city, and everybody stops for a minute, like cars on the street, people, or walking. And there is a very moving video on YouTube of documenting that moment, because it's every year it's the same. So this is something, and it's really, it's a nice way, to remember about people who died during the uprising, because it's about that. So I actually experienced that, like 2 days ago. We had this yeah.
But I remember when I was in Thailand for a holiday, and you also have something that at Friday, I think it's at 7, then people also stand still for 1 minute, also because of one of memorial thing. And it was, for me, it was very strange, because actually I was traveling, I was taking the bus, and I was inside the bus, and I just wanted to go outside to a shop to buy something to eat. And I was like running, and then I noticed that everyone was like, normally we had to go with the bus at 7, or, like at the time that it was this 1 minute of silence. But we were late because of this, what I didn't know. So I went quickly out because I was like, oh, the driver is not yet here, and I will go quickly. And then it was so strange to see. It was very beautiful also to see that most of the people, not everybody, but actually, yeah, really most of them were just standing still.
Stopping is very spiritual, and silence, and
Yeah.
not doing, and not moving. Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, like in Thailand, especially because it was at a bus station, or how you call it, where lots of people are moving. There is normally, you have lots of people, you have the buses, you have shops, you have everything is very everything and everybody is very busy, and it was really working actually.
Maybe
But
that's our lead. I very much like the idea of thinking about this. Sorry, again, it's really loud here. I'll stop talking for a second. I don't know. I really like the idea about, silence, and more like not doing. And what do you think about it?
yeah, it's strangely enough, it is what I was thinking in the beginning, like when I was talking also to my boyfriend about this project, and I was immediately thinking about this the imam who was calling you to pray, because in Muslim countries it's also kind of a nice sound in the beginning, because there is mostly an echo, because you have more mosques, and those mosques, they, there is a difference in time. Not everyone does it exactly at the same
Yeah, and of course sound travels, so
yeah, it's also like it's a couple of seconds of difference, because of course there is a time for the prayers, but it's just a difference of, and so it's very beautiful. And then after that there is kind of silence, and so when you are there and like I am not praying, so then you feel that there is something happening in the village or in the city, which I really like. I am not religious, and I have this Muslim family, but I'm not a Muslim. But I like this actually. So yeah, let's try to see what we will, what if it will inspire us for our next meeting.